Because I told you to stop. I was talking to you.
Am I detained?
You got called in.
Am I
yes,
detained?
you are.
For what?
You got called in here for filming our
What law is that?
power.
What law am I
plant.
breaking?
Suspicious, man. Let me see some ID.
Nope.
Excuse me?
Oh. Can you let go of me, please?
No, because I'm going to try to decide what you can do.
Officer, what law
Okay, are you a constitutionalist? What's your deal?
Look, man, he's just asking for your information.
Yep, he's searching me, chat.
I'm going to figure
He's
out.
searching me right now.
I'm going to figure out where ID is.
He's searching my pockets.
Hello, and welcome back to Legal Dissent, where we evaluate your constitutional rights before they're taken away. Thank you all for joining us, and as always, if you enjoy our content, please do consider subscribing to the channel, liking this video, and interacting with us in the comments below. Today I have a couple of things I'd like to share with you all. First is some unfortunate news. I was recently diagnosed with a form of cancer. Now the prognosis looks great as we caught it early, and I'm still relatively really young. That being said, please be patient with me as it has affected my voice, and I will try my very best to keep to the upload schedule of 2 videos a week, but with surgery and other treatment on the near horizon, it's really likely that I may miss some videos. So I know that cancer is scary, but no need to be worried or concerned. I will get through this, and I'll be back better than ever and even more motivated to spread the message of government transparency across the country. On to way more exciting news. We were privileged to work on a collaboration with ASD Docs, who released an amazing video on the Monty Myers story just yesterday. The link to his video is in the description below, and we are blown away by how great of a job Andre did. So please go visit his channel, watch the video, and let him know that Legal Dissent sent you. I apologize for that lengthy introduction. We'll get into the video now of Innocent Auditor. Several of you have submitted this video to be evaluated, and we found out that he had his pre-trial conference just yesterday. We've included links to his channel and his video in the description, along with our contact information, case law, statutes, and any other sources we use. Back on March 7th, 2021, Innocent Auditor was filming the Payson, Utah power plant when 2 officers approached him.
Hello, how are you? How you doing? Sir? Why are you taking pictures? Hey, sit here and talk to me for a second.
Whoa, why are you touching me? Why are you touching me? Don't touch me.
What are you doing by our power
What's your name and badge
plant
number?
filming it?
What's your name and badge number?
What are you doing?
Name and
Sergeant
badge number.
Hurst.
Why would you touch me?
Okay, because I told you to stop. I was
No.
talking to you.
Am I detained?
You got called in.
Am I
Yes,
detained?
you are.
For what?
You got called in here for filming our
What law is that?
power.
What law am I
plant.
breaking?
Suspicious, man.
As we have discussed many times before, the United States Supreme Court held in Terry v. Ohio that an officer must have reasonable, articulable suspicion of criminal activity before they can legally detain an individual. Suspicion is not enough to support an investigatory stop. The officer can approach him and ask him questions, and walking around a power plant might be considered suspicious, but he cannot detain him unless he has other facts that would point towards some nefarious deed being conducted. At this point, in my opinion, the officer does not have the legal authority to detain Innocent Auditor.
Suspicious.
What do we have at our power plants? I didn't make this stuff. I got called down here to check you out. Let me see some ID.
Nope.
Excuse me?
Oh.
Yes.
No.
Okay, come here. Okay.
Hey, so I'm getting arrested.
Set it down.
I'll hold it for you so it
Getting
doesn't get
arrested.
broken.
Yep,
Where's
don't.
your ID at?
Nope.
Where's your ID at?
Nope.
Okay, you're failing to give me your ID.
What law did I break?
Huh?
What law did I broken?
Well, you didn't listen to me.
What law did I
Okay.
listen to you? What law did I broken?
Excuse me?
What law did I broken?
Why are you filming around our
Well, I'll hold it for you. I'll
our
hold it.
power
Will you face it
plant
to me? Face it to me.
with our security? And don't listen to him.
Will you
Okay.
let go of me, please?
No, because I'm
What
going to
law
try to
did I broken?
decide what you can do.
Officer, what law did I
Okay,
broken?
are you a constitutionalist? What's your deal?
It is truly frightening that an officer in today's world would have a negative connotation associated with the term constitutionalist. No one should be more of a constitutionalist than a law enforcement officer who gets paid and has sworn an oath to uphold the Constitution.
Yes, I am. I'm a First Amendment auditor,
Okay,
and I'm going to have your badge.
that's fine.
Okay.
Legally, I want your information.
Nope. Not happening. We can do it. Right?
Look, man, he's
What?
just asking for your information.
Yep, he's searching me, chat.
I'm going to figure
He's
out.
searching me right now.
I'm going to figure out where ID
He's
is.
searching my pockets. He's searching me right now. I have not broken any law.
So
He's
why
searching
are you
me.
filming our
He's
our
searching
power
me.
plant?
What's your name and badge number?
Why are we filming our power
Name and badge
plant?
number? Is your body cam on by chance?
It sure is.
Okay, good. Is yours on?
Absolutely.
Okay, awesome. So
Why are you filming?
I can film anything in public. The First Amendment right. I can film
Do
in
you
public.
not understand the security measures? That
I don't give a
comes
shit
in?
about security measures.
Okay.
It's a cool building. It's kind of cool birds up there. It's kind of weird how the water comes down. It's cool things.
Okay. Give me just a second.
Yep. Am I detained still? Whoa!
Oh, excuse me.
Why'd you bump into me, yo?
Dude, come on, really?
Seriously, bro.
I didn't bump
I'm a
into you,
First Amendment activist. You should know this already. I'm just filming in public. Come on. Come on, Sergeant. Am I still detained?
Give me 1 second.
Am I detained, yes or no? It's a yes or no question.
Just hang out with us for a minute.
Yeah?
I'm gonna call my guy down at the power plant
Okay.
and see what's going on.
All right, good.
I would have suggested to the officer to call his guy down at the power plant before speaking with the auditor to find out what was going on before assuming that he had the ability to detain and identify an individual for filming in public. I'm not a huge fan of the whole bumping thing here. To my eye, it seemed like an accident, much like a soccer player taking a dive after barely being touched. It damages your credibility, in my opinion, if you look for any opportunity possible to call foul. These things can be very important if you're looking to recover actual damages in front of a jury, as the likability of an individual plays a huge factor in how juries view the parties in a court case. The party who appears most reasonable typically gets the most favorable result. The second officer now asks the appropriate question that should have been the first question asked by Sergeant Hurst.
At any time, did you go on with the property? That's what he's asking.
I don't know.
If the auditor had entered the property, then they might have had an issue. The video does not show him on the property, and we have no reason to believe that he did. Therefore, the investigation should end as soon as the officers conclude that they have no evidence that the auditor entered the property.
All right, so we're just coming in here, guys. I'm just filming in public, and this guy already tried to detain me. He put my hands behind my back. He searched my pockets trying to get my ID. He won't ID himself. Goody. This is a sergeant. I'm in Payson, Utah. He's definitely a tyrant right here. I'm filming the power plant on a public side road, and they're trying to. He already searched me. He already fucking put his hand on me behind my hands behind my back. So please stay here, okay? These guys are tyrants. Who knows what they're gonna do? I don't know. He's detained me without breaking the law. He won't tell me what law I've broken. So he's already searched my pockets. He's already.
Detaining and arresting are two different things, correct? When I get called to a suspicious call, do you want me to investigate it? It's easier if you talk to me. Okay, you're free to go. See ya.
Did you learn your lesson today, sir? Don't put hands on nobody, you fat
Stop and talk to me when I ask you.
I don't have to talk to you. What law says I have to talk to you? But why would you put a hand on a grown-ass man like that?
You know what? Just leave.
You leave.
I'm not gonna sit
I'm
here.
in public. You
and
go to your job,
listen
Sergeant.
to your stuff. I hope you're proud of yourself.
I am proud of myself.
Proud of
First Amendment activity. I have the right to film anybody I want, anything I want in public. You're coming on the public land and grabbing something like that. You're gonna be famous. Yeah. Do it. Do something. Do something.
At this point, the officers leave. However, innocent auditor was actually charged later, not caught on video, with failure to disclose identity as defined in Utah Code Title 76, Chapter 8, Part 3, Section 301.5. A person is guilty if during the period of time that the person is lawfully subjected to a stop, as described in Section 77-7-15, a peace officer demands that the person disclose their name or date of birth, and the demand is reasonably related to the circumstances justifying the stop, and the disclosure of the name or date of birth does not present a reasonable danger of self-incrimination, and the person fails to disclose their name and date of birth. First, like a choose-your-own-adventure novel, we follow the law to 77-7-15, which restates the Supreme Court's holding in Terry v. Ohio, preserving an individual's freedom from unreasonable searches and seizures unless the officer has a reasonable suspicion to believe that the individual has committed or is in the act of committing or is attempting to commit a public offense. Looking at the facts that we are aware of, the auditor was filming a public power plant from a public perspective. This is the same view you can get from Google Earth. While some may consider it suspicious, filming a power plant alone from public in broad daylight is not enough to warrant reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. That being said, he had his pretrial conference yesterday at 9 a.m. Pretrial conferences typically consist of the prosecution offering their final and last plea bargain deal, and if no settlement can be made, the parties exchange their witness lists, estimate how long the trial will take, and schedule the eventual trial. We'll be watching his channel for any updates. What do you think? Did the officer have reasonable, articulable suspicion? Will innocent auditor win in court? Let us know in the comments below. And remember that no matter who you are, you have value and you have rights. Do not be afraid to use them, and we'll see you next time right here on Legal Dissent.